Marvel Rival is here, and it's finally time to see all the characters and their abilities. So in this video I will show you guys everything there is to know about any character, that be a villain or a hero. So it's gonna be up to you to decide which one you want to play. So we're gonna start with Hero Hulk. First, you need to know that in this game, all characters have either 1 star or 5 stars. The more stars you have, the harder it is for you to master that character or to play with that character, if you know what I mean. We can see right here Hulk has 4 stars. That means he is not that easy to use, and the reason why is because the Hulk comes in with 3 variation. We can see there's the Bruce Banner, then there's Hero Hulk, which is the normal version, and finally there's the Monster Hulk. After this video you will understand clearly what I mean. So let's start with the Hero Hulk. First we have the Heavy Blow, which is the normal attack. You can see swing fist forward to punch enemy. Then we have the Hulk Smash, which is really important. Unleash store gamma energy, transforming from Hero Hulk into the Monster Hulk. If you are in the Hero Hulk version, in order for you to go to the Monster Hulk version, you need to press the Q button, which is the Hulk Smash. Obviously you're gonna have to build it up by probably playing the game, getting XPs, playing the objective, getting kills and everything. So once you do it, this is how it looks. You're pretty damn huge and strong. Then we have this ability, Indestructible Guard. Generate gamma shield for Hero Hulk and nearby allies, absorbing and converting damage into energy for Hulk Smash. That is such a good ability. So let me show you what it looks like. There's gonna be bubbles around you and your teammates. So this is a 6v6 game, right? Your other 5 teammates are gonna have that bubble that you just saw, and it absorbs damage and it goes towards your Hulk Smash. The Hulk Smash is how you turn into the Monster Hulk, like I said before. So this is one way that you can get to the Hulk Smash. Then we have Radioactive Lockdown. Emit gamma energy to place enemies in quantum void that renders them immobilized and immune to all ability effect. So boom. You see, that guy is in the air. This is the quantum void. Right now, that guy is first immobilized, and he is also immune to all ability effects. I think what they meant to say here is the Punisher right here, the enemy, all his teammates are not gonna be able to give him any kind of help, any kind of bonuses, because in this game you can do a lot of combos with your teammates. So I think that's what they mean here when they say immune to all ability effects. Next, we have the Incredible Leap. Of course, you can jump high and really far with the Hulk. Pretty simple, you need to hold space. Then we have the Gamma Burst. Emit gamma ray burst to inflict damage. Gamma Burst is a really good ability, like you saw, because Hulk is a really up close character. You need to get in and be really close to the enemy to fight, right? But sometimes it's good to be able to just shoot anything that will hurt the enemy. So this is the Gamma Burst. And then we have the team up abilities. So if you do not know, in this game characters have team up abilities. Not all of them, but the Hulk has. This is his passive called Gamma Boost. Hulk charges Doctor Strange and Iron Man with gamma radiation. So this team up abilities works if you have Doctor Strange or Iron Man and your team. You only need one. If you have both, then it's better. When Doctor Strange uses Maelstrom of Madness, which is one of his attacks, he unleashes excess gamma energy. When Iron Man uses Armor Overdrive, which is one of his attacks as well, he will initiate gamma upgrade. So this is how it looks like. This is Iron Man's. Boom, and this is Doctor Strange. And you can tell they're using the gamma radiation because the color of their attack is now green. So everything you just seen is only for the Hero Hulk. Keep that in mind. The way you should be playing him: burst onto the battlefield with Incredible Leap. Boom. Unleash Indestructible Guard to take damage, and overpower enemies with Heavy Blow and Gamma Burst before becoming the monster with the devastating Hulk Smash. So this is how you should play him. But like I said, there's 3 variations of the Hulk. Whenever you start the game, you start as Bruce Banner, this guy right here. And when you start playing with Bruce Banner, you can use the Gamma Ray Gun, which is this weapon right here. I'll show you. Basic attacks. Boom, really fast. And then you can use the Puny Banner. This is how you become the regular Hulk, which is called Hero Hulk. So it says transform from Bruce Banner into Hero Hulk. Obviously, you're gonna have to build XPs and kills and play the game, like I said, in order for you to boost your Puny Banner. So here it is. I just became the Hero Hulk. And there's one more, guys. As Bruce Banner, you can also use that grenade right here called Gamma Grenade. It says launch a Gamma Grenade to inflict damage to knock them or bone. It looks good, guys. Look, boom. And I do wonder if you can use it on your feet, and by doing so you might even jump higher, right? So this is all Bruce Banner's ability. And finally we have the Monster Hulk. How do you become the Monster Hulk? Like I said before, when you are the Hero Hulk, which is the regular version, you can become the Monster Hulk by pressing the Q. And once you become that monster, these are the abilities that you can do. Swing fist forward to punch and launch frontal enemies upward. Like you can see, his attacks are now way powerful and cooler. He has the same attacks from the regular Hero Hulk, but they're just stronger and better. So now we have the Q button, grab and smash the enemy in front. Boom. Yo, that is satisfying. We have the radioactive lockdown, same thing as the Hero Hulk, but the difference is you also inflict sustained damage. When you use this attack as the Hero Hulk, you do not inflict damage, you only place them in the Quantum Void, but when you are in the Monster Hulk, you also inflict damage. Like you can see, his health went down. Then we have again the Incredible Leap, but I do wish in the monster version of Hulk, he was going higher and further than the Hero Hulk version, but you do smash the ground, which will knock enemy flying, so that's good. Then lastly we have the Gamma Burst, emit gamma ray burst to inflict damage, similar to the Hero Hulk, but this one is stronger and it goes further. So this is it for the Hulk. Obviously this character is really strong, that's why he has a 4-star out of 5. Like you can see, you kind of have to master 3 characters within one, so it's not that easy. He has a lot of abilities and a lot of potentials. Therefore, if you like this character so far, he might be the one you want to main. Let's move on. Let's go Punisher. This guy is probably in my top characters. I did underestimate him. So first, he is a 1-star character, meaning that pretty easy to use and pretty good as well, because you need to be easy and good. Punisher has both. He's a 1-star character. His first attack is called Adjudication. Pretty hard to say, I have trouble saying it. Like you can see, he shoots his automatic rifle, and you know me, I love shooting games. I love it. So it's both in one. Then he has the Deliverance, which is a shotgun. Like you can see, boom, really good up close. So he has long range and up close. Then we have the Final Judgment, unleash 2 Gatling guns and missiles to attack enemies. This one is so nice. Look at that. Y'all cannot tell me this doesn't look crazy. He just got all 3 of these guys with 1 attack. That is insane. Then we have the Vantage Connection. He's really powerful, but he also has movement, a way to escape. And I don't know if you guys know, but I've said that many times in video games. If you have a way to escape, you are really good. Launch a hook to generate a cable that enables Punisher to move rapidly by pressing F. So he went from down there to up there in a matter of seconds, which is really good. Next, we have Calling Turret. So if you thought that the Final Judgment was crazy, the Final Judgment, by the way, is the one I just showed you when he had those 2 miniguns shooting those 3 guys. Let's see this one. Look at that. He's just gonna deploy a Calling Turret that grounds Punisher while dealing massive damage. You see? All 3 of them got damaged just by shooting 1. This attack is insane in my opinion. Then we have the Scourge Grenade, pretty self-explanatory. Boom, they're gonna be blinded by the smoke. Then we have his passive called Warrior's Gaze, retain vision of enemies that disappear from view for short duration. I think this passive goes so well with this character, because he is a shooting character, right? And you guys know, in any shooting game, if you can see the character like this, it's like cheating. All you have to do is pre-aim right here. As soon as that guy peeks out, it's easy beam in the head all the time. So that passive goes so well with this character, I think. Then we have his team up abilities, which is called Infinite Punishment. So this only works with Rocket Raccoon. So Raccoon is gonna throw a ammo overload device in the target direction. Upon entering the device range, the Punisher receives the buffs and infinite ammo and faster firing. Just look at that. He's gonna be insane. Yo, definitely I think he's my favorite character so far. And finally, this is how you should be playing him. Utilize Deliverance, Adjudication, and Calling Turret to strike enemies at various range. Hold the high ground like this with Vantage Connection and gain superior vision with Warrior's Gaze. I think skills wise, he has one of the best fit I've seen. Everything fits together and that makes him one of the best characters in my opinion. So if you like what you saw from this character, he might be the one for you. Trust me guys, trust what I say, he's gonna be one of your favorite. Trust. Then we're moving on to the Lady Storm. She is a 3-star character, meaning she's in between the Hulk and the Punisher. That means you're gonna have to work with her, but it's not gonna be that crazy to understand what she can do. First, she has the Wind Blade, which is her basic attacks. Launch forward, piecing Wind Blades. Really powerful, by the way. And it looks easy to use. It really looks easy to use. Then we have the Omega Hurricane. You're gonna transform into a hurricane and draw in nearby enemies and deal damage. Look at that. It looks like Call of Duty. Whenever you use the tank from the sky, boom. But then you do become a storm. Obviously in Call of Duty you cannot do that. But that looks really powerful. Then we have the Weather Control. Switch the weather to empowers allies. So it's gonna help you and the allies. Tornado grants movement boost. Thunder grants a damage boost. So see it. So here is the boost. You can see the arrows going up. Then we have the Goddess boost. Channel the power of the weather to empower storm. Tornado grants a movement boost. Thunder grants a damage boost, like I said, but it also summons lightning to inflict damage. So it's gonna be the same thing, but you will see the lightning coming down on them. Look at that. The boost and the damage. Really nice. So imagine a lot of stuff going at one place, because in this game obviously it's gonna be really chaotic sometimes. So one character can just, you know, stay back and do this right here, getting a lot of damage. Then we have the Bolt Rush. Really simple. Unleash a lightning bolt forward. And finally, this is how you should be playing this character, Storm. Grant the team damage boost or speed boost from above, because this character can do both damage and speed. You can also enhance weather effects with the power called Goddess boost to restrain nearby foes while pressing distant ones with Wind Blade before sealing the deal with Bolt Rush. So while they're stunned, you will see you can attack them. Boom. Again, really good. He is a really interesting character, I think. Let me know if you guys think Storm is gonna be one of your main or your main. Let's see it. Then we have Loki. I think this guy is my steal of all of them, because I didn't expect Loki to be that good. He is a 4-star character like the Hulk. That means he's not gonna be that easy to use, and the reason why is because he has a lot of abilities and you need to think about them whenever you do it. So he has this normal attack called Mystical Missile. Fire mystical missiles to heal allies or deal damage to enemies. I think that's really good. So you can see right here, you heal your teammates or you damage the enemy. Already that, I think that's one of the best normal attack. Then we have the God of Mischief. Shapeshift into a targeted ally or enemy hero, or use all their heroes' abilities. So you can become an enemy or your ally, and you can also do their abilities. Like you can see, I just became the Punisher and I just used one of his abilities. And you can also see the seconds going down. That means you're gonna go back to Loki. Then we have Regeneration Domain. Use rune stones to create a magical field that converts damage taken by allies within its radius into healing energy. So you can see right here, Groot is getting shot at. Boom, I placed this and his health went up. Then we have the Doppelganger ability. Project an illusion that can cast some of Loki's abilities. Look at that. It looks so cool. It looks like the real one. You can place it anywhere, on high ground, low ground, really further, close to you. It's up to you. You see what I did here? Up to you, close to you. Oh, that was nice. Next we have Devious Exchange. Swap with the selected illusion. Boom, I'm here. I'm telling you guys, they're so nice. Then we have something really simple, but that might be something to master. Let me tell you what it is. Backstab. Pull out a dagger to stab enemies, dealing extra damage when attacking an enemy from behind. So when you stab someone from behind, you deal extra damage. So the play here is to transform into one of their teammates, and they're probably gonna think that they're safe. And once you're behind them, you do this right here, backstab. I know it is really sneaky, but hey, this is Loki. That's what he does. Then we have Deception. Become invincible and conjure an illusion to deceive enemies. Now we're 3. Look at that. 3 of us doing the same thing. Easily one of my favorite character, guys. Y'all cannot tell me he does not look good. Then we have his team up abilities called Loficen Reborn. When Hela lands a final hit and defeating an enemy, she can instantly resurrect Loki and the respawn phase. If Loki is alive, Nastron Crow will fly to him, granting blue armor. That means whenever you have a Hela and your team, she can respawn you as soon as she downs someone, or if you're alive, you're gonna have this blue armor making you even better. So that's what it means. You need a Hela around you for Loki to be at his best. Boom, I just died, and nope, I'm back. I cannot go And finally, this is how you should be playing him. Use Deception and Doppelganger to create illusions, boosting his damage and healing, and deploy a regeneration domain to shield allies and self. God of Mischief can shapeshift into an enemy or ally, instantly unleashing their ultimate abilities, so choose wisely. So like I said, he is one of the hardest characters to master in my opinion, but he's also one of the best. And he looks so cool. So you can see right here, I just chose Groot. I'm now him. In other words, if you're a sneaky rat, Loki's for you. No, I'm joking by the way. Loki's really good. Then we have Doctor Strange, my favorite character of all time. Not in this game, I'm saying just in general in the comics and the MCU. So I like the fact that they did Doctor Strange really good and they did him justice. So first of all, he's a 3-star character. Like I said, not that difficult to use, but also not the easiest to use. We have Daggers of the Night. Cast Daggers of the Night forward. Really strong but really slow rate, like you can see. And I can tell they're really hard to hit. Whenever the enemies moves, it is hard to hit. Eye of Agamotto. For sure you've heard that sentence before if you watch any MCU movie. Separate nearby enemies' soul from their bodies. Damage dealt to these souls is transferred to their physical bodies. Look at that. It looks really nice. Visually, one of the best. Boom. You see the souls, and whenever you attack these souls, you do more damage. Really nice, really nice. Then we have the Cloak of Levitation. Obviously, he can fly. This is Doctor Strange. So it says ascend and then enter a brief state of sustained flight. Look at that. It's slow but really good to get high ground. Then we have the Maelstrom of Madness. So this is the attack that combines with a Hawk. I don't know if you guys remember the first character I showed you, Hawk. Whenever he does his team up abilities, this is the attack that Doctor Strange needs to do in order to use it. So release dark magic to deal damage to nearby enemies. You'll see. So first I'm attacking normally and then I'll go Super Saiyan mode. Boom. There it is. Really powerful. Then we have the Pentagram of Pharrella. Open a portal between 2 locations, enabling all units to travel through them. This is so useful and easy to use. First you do this and then you can control the camera. Look, boom. You place the end of the portal right here and Magik. I'm here. Come on now. Come on now. That is so good. We have Shield of Seraphim. Create a protective barrier against damage. The barrier does have a health. You see right here down there. It's going down because I'm getting shot at, but really good to protect yourself and teammates. Then we have his passive, really simple to understand. Whenever you do damage or get killed, you get any XPs, you play the objective, you're gonna build or accumulate this dark magic that you can then use. So this is what it looks like. Just by attacking people, you're building up that dark magic. Yo, Doctor Strange is just so nice. And this is what I was talking about, the Gamma Maelstrom. Whenever you play with the Hawk, this is what you can do. Instead of being purple, you will see it's gonna be green. Boom. Really nice combo. Really nice combo. Not the best one, but a really good one. And finally, this is how you should be playing Doctor Strange. Use Shield of the Seraphim to fend off damage or Dagger of the Night to strike while building up dark magic. So this is the shield, you'll see it. And then normal attack to build up that dark magic I was talking about. As dark magic peaks, swoop in on enemies with Cloak of Levitation by going in the air and unleash Maelstrom of Madness, which is the huge like Super Saiyan mode with the Eye of Agamotto in hand. Cast Pentagram or Pharrella for surprise attack while using the Eye of Agamotto to control enemies. So he has a lot of stuff he can do. In my opinion, I think Doctor Strange should not be a 3-star but a 4-star character. He's not that easy to use. He has a lot going on here. Boom. Boom. So after seeing that, I think a lot of you guys are gonna go towards Doctor Strange. He looks so good and strong. Overall, he has it all. Next up, we're going to Mantis. Probably one of the best character design wise. Really simple to understand, guys. Everything she does is heal and support the team or yourself. She's a 1-star character, meaning easy to use, but in my opinion, she's not 1. She's probably a 3 or even 4. You'll see why. So first, she has a life energy blast, really simple. Fire an energy torn and regain 1 life orb after critical hit. So boom, whenever you do a critical hit, you will receive 1 life orb that you can then use for other stuff, you'll see. Then we have the Soul Resurgence. Release energy around her while moving, providing healing over time and movement boost for surrounding allies. This is what I'm talking about. Boom. So this is my teammate. Those two Punishers right here, they're receiving healing over time and movement boost. See? Then we have the Spore Slumber. Throw a spore to sedate the nearest enemies. This is one of the most annoying abilities. You're just making them sleep. I hate abilities like that, guys. Then we have Allied Inspiration. Consume life orbs to grant allies a damage boost. You see, again, life orbs. This is the first thing I showed you. Whenever you hit a critical hit on someone, you get 1 life orb. Then you can use that 1 life orbs, grant allies a damage boost, or even do more. You'll see after. So this is the first one. That guy is now stronger. Then we have Natural Anger. Consume life orbs to grant yourself a damage boost. You're gonna be more powerful by just consuming 1 life orbs. Then we have the Healing Flower. Consume life orbs again to grant allies healing over time. So see, his health is going down. Boom, healing over time. And by the way, you can do all these abilities at the same time. You can mix and match all these abilities at the same time. That's why she's one of the best healing characters for sure. For sure. Then we have her passive called Nature's Favor. Receive a movement boost. By the way, I love movement abilities. When not injured and healing over time when consuming life orbs. So basically she is faster whenever she's not getting any damage. And when she does get damage and you consume life orbs, you will be healing over time. Look. Really good. But you see why I'm saying she's not a 1-star? Y'all cannot tell me by seeing this you think she's OP or the best character. She is really not that easy to use, and you're gonna need to learn how to play with this character. And finally, strategically use life energy to unleash Healing Flower to heal allies, or unleash Allied Inspiration / Natural Anger to boost allies self-inflicted damage. Use Spore Slumber to sedate enemies, which is the sleeping ability, disrupting their ability, cast or assist teams focus fire to eliminate them. So like I said, she is not an easy character to use. In my opinion, you're gonna have to be really smart. Focus on your teammate and focus on the enemies at the same time, because that's what you need to do. Heal your teammates and attack. See? He's moving around, healing teammates and attacking the enemies. So after seeing all that, maybe Mantis is gonna be your main. Let me know in the comment sections below, because I'm really curious to see who's thinking about maining this character. Then we have her teammates himself, Raccoon from the Guardian of the Galaxy. So he's a 1-star character. Yet again, I don't think he's a 1-star. I think he's a 3 or 2 because he has a lot of stuff going on. You're gonna have to think when you play with this character. So he has 2 normal attacks, bombard mode, which is this one right here. Fire enemy projectile that deal damage. Really good, similar to the Punisher. He shoots a weapon and I like it. Then we have the repair mode. Shoot bouncing sphere to heal allies. So he can do damage and heal. That's why I think he's not that easy to use. Whenever you have a character that can do both heal and attacks, it makes that character really good, but also harder to play with the character because you have to think when you play. So you see, those spheres are healing Groot. And then we have the CIA Cosmic Yarn Amplifier. Deploy your Cosmic Yarn that grants ally a damage boost. So you saw that whenever I showed you how to play with the Punisher. So I'm talking about the device that's gonna make the Punisher faster and stronger. Here it is, boom. Any allies in this device is gonna be stronger. And in the Punisher's case, he's also gonna shoot faster. Then we have the Jetpack Dash. Dash forward, really simple, and you love these abilities. This is so good, guys. Similar to Tracer in Overwatch, those abilities are so good to escape. I cannot tell you how important abilities like this are for a character like him. If you want to be really good, play characters that can escape. Then we have the BRB Battle Rebirth Beacon. Deploy a rebirth beacon that revives a fallen ally or periodically produces armor packs or rocket jetpacks. So you can see he's the first character so far that can do both attack and heal or really help support your team. So boom, any fallen enemies like the Punisher is gonna be back. Like, this is broken. This is broken. I'm telling you, Rocket Raccoon is gonna be one of the best, probably meta character, I can tell. And we're not done yet. His passive, hold space to run on wall. More movement abilities to get away. Did you guys see that? He went from down there to up there in a matter of seconds. And I know this is not really that fast, but in this game, every character is kind of moves slow, to be honest. So this is really good. And we have the Flying Ace. Hold space to fall slowly. And by doing so, you can just hover in the air and shoot people at the same time. Next up, we have his team up abilities. He has 2. First, we have the C1. Rocket Raccoon can ride on Groot's shoulder, receiving damage reduction. Obviously, we knew those two were gonna have a combo moves. So I'm getting damage right by this guy right here, the Punisher. But whenever I jump onto Groot's shoulder, I will be getting less damage. See? Way better. And I can also shoot. Really good ability in my opinion. Then we have the ammo invention, which is the one I showed you with the Punisher. So this device right here. And this circle, the Punisher becomes invincible. So fast, so good. And finally, this is how you should be playing him. Zip around with jetpack dash, use repair mode to continuously heal your team, and deploy a BRB for swift ally revivals. So they really focus on that guy being one of the best support character, but I really think he's one of the best damaging character as well because of how fast he is. So yeah, I can tell right now, all of you guys are thinking about winning this character so far. One of the best. I think he is the best character so far. But like I said, him and the Punisher are my favorite characters so far. Then we have Hela, the latest character we just got introduced in the trailer. She is a 3-star character. I think this fits her well because she is really medium like to understand or master. We have her normal attack called Night Sword Torn. Throw Night Sword Thorns, really powerful like you can see. Soar into the sky and unleash Nashton Crows from each hand at will. So look at that. Really good to do damage at all enemies at the same time. And it's really good because whenever you're in the air, a lot of people do not think about shooting that one character because they have to focus at what's in front of them. So overall, really good ability. Then we have the Astral Flock. Transform into a flock of hell crows to glide forward. Press again to undo the transformation. So this is her escape button. Whenever you're in trouble, do this. You can just fly away and get to safety, regroup, and attack again. We have the Soul Drainer. Project an explosive hell sphere to stun nearby enemies. Boom, everyone around are just being regrouped to one and it's easy to then do damage to all of them. Then we have the Piercing Knight. Fire multiple Night Sword Thorns that detonate after a delay. So this is like a bomb. Boom, and pow. Really good as well. So you can see whenever it's really chaotic, this character is for you. You just take higher ground and you shoot from above. You will be getting a lot of damage. And easy. Her passive, defeating an enemy will generate a Nashton Crow exploding after duration. So just by getting one, if ever there's more around that guy that just got defeated, they will also get damage. Hell's Descend. Whenever you hold space in the sky, you just hover in the air. Similar to Raccoon. I think those abilities are really nice. Then we have her team up passive. We saw this with Loki. Whenever Hela lands a final hit and defeating an enemy, she can instantly resurrect Loki and the respawn phase. If Loki is alive, Nashton Crow will fly to him, granting blue armor. So those two characters goes really well together. You just down that guy, Loki is down, and you can just spawn him back to where he just died. Really good. And finally, this is how you should be playing this character. Stun the enemy with Soul Drainer, then unleash a barrage with Night Sword Torn and Piercing Knight. Slip into the advantageous position with Astral Flock, which is the crow that fly in the sky, and deliver devastating aerial assault with Goddess of Death. Boom. Here it is. Boom. Boom. So good. I think similar to the Punisher, everything fits together. Her kit is really good. You can do a lot of combos with all these abilities at the same time. So I think that's one of the best characters as well. So do let me know if you're thinking about maining Hela, and also for the right reason, because we all know Hela is she's mommy. She is mommy. She looks so good. Okay, now we're going on to one of the fan favorite, Black Panther. He is a 4-star character, so similar to the Hulk, he's not gonna be that easy to master. First, we have his normal attack called Vibranium Claws. Slice Vibranium Claws forward. Really easy to understand. Boom, but fast, really fast. Then we have the Bast Descent. Summon Bast, pouncing forward, dealing damage, and attaching Vibranium Mark to hit enemies. You'll see what it looks like. Really good because you can do a lot of damage to a lot of players at the same time. All 3 of these guys got hit with the Bast Descent. Next we have Sprint Rend. Launch forward and deal damage to enemies. Hitting an enemy afflicted with a Vibranium Mark, which is the first attack I showed you guys, produces bonus health and refreshes the ability. So really good. Boom. Like this. Again. And then every time you hit someone, it just refreshes the ability. So it's really good to understand this character, because once you do, you can do some crazy combo. One of my favorite as well, guys, we have the spinning kick. I did show this on my previous video. This is the spiral forward and attach a vibranium mark to hit enemies. Every time you hit enemies, you do this vibranium mark on the enemies. This is how it looks. Boom. Really good to also escape and move around the map. Then we have the subtle step. Hold space to run on the wall, perform a jump after detaching to the wall. So really good to move as well. Obviously this is Black Panther, so we knew he was gonna have a mobility ability. So this is the one he has. Really simple to use, and you can also jump after you hit the top of the wall. Then we have the spear toss. We saw this one earlier, but this is the full definition. Toss a vibranium energy spear forward, creating a vibranium force field and attaching a vibranium mark to enemies and its radius. So again, we're marking them with the vibranium. Really good when you want to keep those combos coming. Then we have his passive, Panther's Conning. Deal higher damage when at low health. Really simple to understand. You see my health is really down, and now my damage is higher. So really clutch move. At the end of a fight, we're both low. I will probably get to the top because of this simple passive, which makes my attack higher. Then we have the team up abilities, which goes with Magik. You will see this character is really interesting, really nice as well design wise. So this is called Jalia Disc. Magik opens a portal. Black Panther can use the portal. So this is how it looks. Similar to Doctor Strange ones. Boom. So together those guys can just pair up really good. And finally, this is how you should be playing him. Unleash spear toss and spinning kick to attach vibranium marks to the enemies. And once they're marked, then strike them with sprint rend to reset ability cooldowns. Leverage settle step. This is the one when you can run on the wall to engage or disengage from battles with ease. So yeah, this character is one of the best. Not that easy to use, but when you master him, you're gonna be a beast, really fast and annoying to play against. That's why I really like him. And I know for sure a lot of you guys will main Black Panther. Even though you haven't mastered him or even understand him, he is just cool and a fan favorite. So for sure, I do not worry. A lot of you guys will main him. Now we're moving on to Groot. Difficulty 1 star, easy to use. Everything he does is simple. So you'll see. First, we have the Vine Strike. Like it says, you're gonna strike with Vine. Really simple, but the range is really nice. Then we have the Strangling Prison. Like the title says, it's a prison. You're gonna just make them stuck here and it's dealing damage to them. Really annoying to go against. Next, we have the Thornlash Wall. Target the location and grow a Thornlash Wall. When awakened, it strikes nearby enemies attacked by Groot and his allies. So anybody getting attacked while this wall is up, they're just gonna get even more attack from these little guy. Really annoying. He's a tank character, a defense character. Ironwood Wall. Target a location and grow an Ironwood Wall. Again, when awakened, it grants bonus health to Groot when nearby enemies take damage. So this is just a bonus health in order to make him even more harder to destroy because he has a lot of health. Look at that. Bonus health coming. You see the blue part right here? This is the bonus health. Then we have the Spore Bomb. Throw explosive Spore Bomb that splits to multiple small explosive spore. So boom, and now it's just gonna go elsewhere. Now y'all are starting to understand why this guy is a 1-star character. Really good, but really easy to understand and master. Then we have his passive. Wooden walls near Groot will awaken, activating an extra effect. So this is similar to the one we saw, the walls, those 2 walls right here. But boom, this is the passive. Just by being nearby, they're gonna do their thing. Do not worry. Then we have the passive, which is the team up abilities called Friendly Shoulder. So this is the one I showed you with Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon can ride on Groot's shoulder, receiving damage reduction. But it's not really for you, but more for Rocket Raccoon and the team, because if he does good, you do good. See? You just move and Rocket Raccoon will follow you. Finally, this is how you should be playing him. Use wooden walls to split the battlefield and shield damage, and deploy Thornlash Wall. This is the walls, by the way, the 2 I showed you, Thornlash and Ironwood, to tactically reshape the terrain, because obviously they're gonna have to move around. Maybe they're shooting you, you place the wall, they won't be able to shoot you again. You might even trap them if you know the terrain properly. Trap enemies with Strangling Prison, then wipe them out with the devastating combos of Spore Bomb and Vine Strike. So yes, he is a tank and a really defensive character, but if you're smart, you can also have some mobility, like you just saw right here, using the vines to get up there. Really good character, I think. So maybe he's gonna be your main because he pair up really good with Rocket Raccoon, and I know for sure a lot of people will be playing Rocket Raccoon. I won't be shocked if a lot of you guys pick this guy. Next, we have Magik. This is the one I'm talking about. Really cool design wise. I know she's gonna be a fan favorite, even though before this game, I'm not gonna lie, I did not know who Magik was. So she's a 3-star character. I think this fits her well because she's not the easiest, but also not the hardest character to understand. So her normal attack is Soul Sword. Slash forward with Soul Sword. Really good. Even though this is the up close attack, the range is really good as well. Then we have the Dark Child. Transform into Dark Child, gaining enhancement to all her abilities. Look at this one. You're gonna become the devil. Boom! So now you are the Dark Child. Similar to the Hawk. I don't know if you guys remember the first character I showed you. She has 2 variants. So I will show you what is the Dark Child after. But then you can use the Stepping Disc. Jump through a stepping disc, teleporting a short distance and the direction of movement. This is the one I showed you with Black Panther. This is the portal similar to Doctor Strange, but it pairs up really good with Black Panther. Then we have the Umbral Incursion. Dash forward and launch an enemy upward. This looks so typical to Final Fantasy. Boom. And you can also do more combos once the enemy's in the air. So really fun character to use. Then we have the Eldritch Whirl. It goes spin while swinging the Soul Sword after exiting a stepping disc. The stepping disc is the portal, so after you use it, you can just do this. So you're gonna be safe even after you take the portal, don't worry. She's all about offense, guys. So this is the Magic Slash. This is the attack that you want to use when you're far away, because she's not all about being up close. Really good as well for whenever you do not want to be into it, because sometimes your health is low and you want to play it safer, you know what I mean? Then we have Demon's Rage. Summon the Lambo demon that attacks enemies after exiting the stepping disc. Same thing here, after using the portal, you can do this. A lot of things can happen when you use the portal. I think this is a really good aspect of her kit. Then we have her passive called Limbo's Might. I think this is one of the best passive that goes really well with what she can do. Convert damage inflicted on enemies into bonus health to herself. That means all the damage that you do to the enemies will be going back to your health. So this is what it looks like. You're damaging them and you see your health is going up. So that's why I think she's one of the best up close characters. Don't be afraid. Just send it in, guys. Send it in. Trust. Boom. Portal. You do this and your health keeps going up. Then we have the Disc Master. I showed you guys this. This is the team up abilities that goes with Black Panther. So really simple. When you do the portal, only Black Panther can use it as well. I don't know why. Maybe you guys know more about the lore. Why would they pair those two guys? Maybe they have some kind of relation we do not know. And finally, this is how you should be playing her. Unleash Stepping Disc for swift dash. Obviously, everything is gonna start with the portal. Everything can happen when you do it. Then followed by the Will Slash as a combo with Umbral Incursion to launch the target in the air, then use Soul Sword and melee attacks as a combo to take them down before casting Stepping Disc once again to make a stylish exit from the fray. So here it is, boom, ding, bam, again you're out. So this is Magik. So now it's time to show you what Dark Child can do. Same thing here, similar to the Hulk, you can do a lot of stuff but stronger. This is the Soul Sword. Slash forward with the sword. It goes even further and it's stronger. So here is the stepping disc. Same thing here. You place a portal and boom, you're here. Then we have the Umbral Incursion. Same thing. Flash forward, make them fly. So everything becomes easier when you use this mode. And you just look way stronger. I don't know if you guys remember what it looks like before, but this is way better. And this is the Magic Slash forward and you're just gonna throw it. Boom. Then we have the Demon's Rage. Summon a Limbo demon that attacks enemies after exiting the stepping disc. So once you're out of the portal, you're just gonna summon that beast, and obviously he does more damage to more people. Finally, we have her passive. Same thing here. You're just gonna convert all attacks to your own health. Like I said, don't be afraid. Just go have fun. So I'm pretty confident that she's gonna be one of the fan favorite, even though she's not the most popular character. Y'all cannot tell me after seeing all these abilities she's not one of the most interesting characters in this game. Now we're moving on to Luna Snow, another underrated character. Before this game, I did not know her at all. She's a 2-star character, a little bit easier to use than the other ones, but you will see she's really good as well. She's a support character and a healing character, similar to Mantis. The first attack is called Light and Dark Ice. Fire ice shots that damage enemies or heal allies, like Loki can do. You're gonna heal or you're gonna damage them. So obviously you're gonna have to be focused when you play her. Like I said before, whenever you have a character that can do both, you're gonna have to be really focused and know what you're doing. Then we have the fate of both worlds. Take center stage and start dancing. Toggle between 2 performances, heal allies or grant them damage boost. This is literally like the character in Overwatch. I don't know what's his name again. I think it's Lucio. Yeah, Lucio. Similar to that guy. So this is how it looks. Boom. You're dancing. Either you're healing your allies or you're making them strong. So random, guys. I swear this is one of the weirdest abilities in this game. And literally the music changes. I don't know if you guys can hear. But yeah, this is one of her abilities. Really good. Then we have the Ice Art. Fire ice swords for a short duration, damaging enemies or healing allies while restoring her own health. Similar to Mantis, she's really all about helping your teammate. So you're healing them and at the same time healing your teammates. Really good whenever there's a lot of stuff going on, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in this game there's gonna be a lot of time when there are chaotic moments, when there's a lot of stuff going on, a bunch of abilities being thrown everywhere. So this ability is gonna be really good for attacking the enemies and healing your teammates. Then we have this ability called Share the Stage. Attach idle aura to an ally. Allies with idle aura also restore health when Luna Snow is healing others. By just doing this right here, you will see my teammates' health are low. I just attach the idle on that guy, and by just playing around with my other teammates, healing them, you will also do the same to that guy. Then we have the Absolute Zero. I love this name. Cast a clump of ice to freeze the hit enemy and restore health. So this is how it looks. Boom, that guy is frozen, and also it restores health. Do not forget that. It's all about the healing. Then we have the Cryo Heart passive. Automatically restore health when casting Ice Arts or Absolute Zero. So just by casting more health abilities, you will also receive more health. I swear guys, the healing characters are all about healing, which is good. It's really good. That's what they're meant for. So see, this is the passive, and I just use my 2 abilities. Then we have her other passive, which I think is the best one for her. This is called Smooth Skate. Keep moving forward to start ice skating. Look, really fast passive. So just by running around for a little while, you will start skating really fast. Then we have her team up abilities, which goes with Namor. This is called the Icy Disco. Luna Snow infuses ice energy into Namor, who then can tap into the ice energy to power up abilities at will. Whenever you do this, he will be able to just keep shooting non-stop. You see that? But you need Namor to do that. So literally this is a 6v6 game, but when you have those 2 together, it becomes literally a 7v6, kind of. And finally, this is how you should be playing her. Unleash light and dark ice to damage enemies or heal allies and guard a vital ally with Share the Stage. Keep in mind, when they say a vital ally, it means whenever you want to keep someone in particular really safe, because there are characters that are more important, like healers, tank characters, or maybe just your friend, who knows, or someone you just met and you're trying to impress them, you know what I'm saying? With this ability, you're gonna be able to keep that particular player alive with Share the Stage. Keep that in mind. Then it says boost healing or damage with Ice Arts and freeze enemies with Absolute Zero. So this is how it looks, boosting your teammates damage and placing the idol on them, and just by playing around, that teammate is gonna be safe for sure. Then you just dance out of nowhere, showing your teammates that you're just here to fool around. This is just ridiculous. But I like it. We needed one character like that, guys. So yeah, this is Luna Snow, one of the most intriguing character. I cannot wait to see how people will play her. Will people take her seriously? I do not know. I think she's gonna be one of the best support characters for sure. She has a lot of potential. So let me know who is thinking about mending her, or who even knew her before. Then we're going to the leader, the one himself, Iron Man. This is a 2-star character, really simple to use and really good because you can see he's in the air. Characters like that are really good because they have really good mobility and good power. So this is the normal attack called Repulsor Blast. Fire nanopulse cannons forward. Boom. And what's really good is it damages a lot of people. Then we have the Uni Beam. Fire a Uni Beam forward. See? Really good when you want to focus on someone in particular, you want to down someone, you use this ability, Unibeam. Then we have the Invincible Pulse Cannon. Fire devastating pulse cannon in the targeted direction, delivering catastrophic damage to the targeted area upon impact. So this is really good when you want to destroy the environment as well, because yes, you can do this in this game if you did not know. This looks like the Spirit Bomb. Literally, this is a move from Dragon Ball. Did you guys see how good that was? Really simple, but also so effective. Then we have the Hyper Velocity. Activate Hyper Velocity, state for swift forward flight. Like I said, those guys have so much good movement. You're just flying. Free movement. This is so good. Then we have the Armor Overdrive. This is the ability I showed you with Hulk. Activate Armor Overdrive state, enhancing damage of Repulsor Blast and Unibeam. So when you do this ability, you're gonna hurt them, but also you're gonna boost your other abilities. So this is the one you wanna start with. So boom, like this, you're damaging them, and your other moves are even stronger now. Like, yo, he's busted. He is busted. Simply perfect. Then we have this move called Micro Missile Barrage. When Hyper Velocity or Armor Overdrive is used, Iron Man can launch a missile bombardment. So we saw that before, and again, this is what we just saw. Like this. Then we have the Gamma Overdrive I showed you guys before with Hulk. This is the move when instead of shooting his normal beam, he's gonna shoot the gamma radiation. So instead of blue, it's gonna be green. And more powerful, like you see right here. So if you or your friends are wondering who you should play those two, you will be a complete menace. And this is how you should be playing him. Fire Repulsor Blast to strike at enemies or unleash the Unibeam to deal massive damage. Use Hyper Velocity to gain vision and deterrent advantage and crank up damage with Armor Overdrive. This is how you should pair up all the combos together. Boom. The beam, you fly and then use the bombardment, and you're gonna finish with the Armor Overdrive. Like, what is going on? So obviously Iron Man is a fan favorite, so I don't even have to worry. Same thing with Black Panther, even if they're not even good characters, which is not the case because Iron Man is really good, but a lot of people will still mind them. Let me know if you're one of them. And now the one and truly only Iron Man, probably the most loved character. He is a 5-star and the only 5-star character. I know they had to do our board Spider-Man like that. He is the chosen one. So his first attack, swing fist forward to strike, dealing extra damage to the enemy with Spider Tracer. So this is really basic. Like I said before, guys, the more stars you have, the harder it is for you to master that character. So yes, he is good, but you're gonna have to learn how to do it. So then we have the Q button, launch web cluster all around to damage and stun enemies. Really annoying abilities to play against, and it's really good. Powerful, plus you stun them. Whenever you pair him with really good up close teammate that are fighting like Black Panther, Hulk, Magik, this is really good. Then we have the web swing. Obviously you can swing in this game. Shoot a strand of webbing to swing. Yeah, that is so good, man. I love it. I love it. Then we have Get Over Here. Obviously we know what this is. Shoot webbing to reel in the hit enemy. If the enemy is tagged with a Spider Tracer, Spider-Man will get pulled to them instead. So this is also good to go towards them. Then we have the amazing combo. Launch your enemy upward, dealing extra damage to the enemy with a Spider Tracer. So this is how it looks. Similar to Magik, right? You can throw them up in the air, but not only one, but multiple enemies. So like the name says, amazing combo. Really good when you want to do some combos. Throw them in the air and just keep going on with all the moves. Then we have Twip and Flip. Whenever you just jump, you can double jump. Really simple and useful. We have Web Cluster. Shoot a web cluster that deals damage and attaches a Spider Tracer to the hit enemies. So this is what the Spider Tracer means. Really good when you want to pair up other combos, because a lot of times they're going to ask you to have the Spider Tracer on the character. You see above him, that right here, that means he has the Spider Tracer. His passive is called Spider Sense. Whenever you're running and someone is aiming at you, it says give a warning of enemies that have been around. See? So that means someone is here. Then we have the wall crawl. Like the name says, you're gonna crawl on a wall just by pressing space or jump. Really good. And when you press the attack button, which is the left click on mouse, you're gonna run on the wall like so. So yeah, Spider-Man is really good for damage and really good for movement. I think probably the best character movement wise. He has it all. he has it all. That's why he's a 5-star character, because he has the most abilities in this game. So it's a good thing, but also hard to master. Finally, this is how you should be playing Spider-Man. Use web swing to flank, then shoot a web cluster to deal damage and attach a spider tracer to the hit enemy. So the spider tracer is the thing I talked to you about. You need to mark the enemy that you want to get first. Mark them with the spider tracer. Then close in with the get over here. Follow up with an amazing combo to detonate the spider tracer and unleash spectacular spin to stun and decimate all enemies. So yeah, I know for sure a lot of you guys are gonna main Spider-Man. I think he's probably gonna be the most favorite. If ever there are stats coming out, I think he's gonna be the #1. Even if he's not even the best character, this is Spider-Man. Come on. I don't even need to ask you guys if you're gonna main him. I know you will. I know. Okay, next up we have Magneto. Let's get it. First of all, he's a 2-star character, meaning that he's not gonna be that hard to use. So, like you just saw right here, this is his first attack called Iron Volley. It says fire a volley of magnetic orbs forward. Like you can see, they're slow but really powerful. And here is his ultimate. Alter the magnetic field to draw in a matter of projectiles and give a massive iron meteor, delivering catastrophic damage to the targeted area upon impact. Like you just saw, they all got hit by that. If they were weak, they would all be dead by now. Bow. So good. So good. Next, we have his L shift button. So this is how he can protect the team. This is called metallic curtain. Change the magnetic field around the form of metallic curtain, blocking all flying projectiles. This is also one of the best abilities for defending all your teammates. Then we have metal bulwark. So easily you can protect your teammate. He's one of the best defender, guys. I don't even need to explain what this ability does. And it's important to note that the damage taken will transform into rings on Magneto's back. I don't know if you guys can tell, on his back there's a huge ring, and by powering that ring up, you will be able to use it later on. Then we have the Mach Cannon. Look at that. What I like about this ability, it's weird, but it's the sound. It is so satisfying. So it says convert the iron rings. This is what I was talking about, by the way. That's why you need to build it up. Then you will be able to launch a metallic mass forward. Higher task of rings increase damage and full stacks knock back enemies. If someone is weak and you need to finish them, use this ability. Then we have his passive, which is really simple, magnetic descent. So just by holding the space button, you can just hover in the sky. A lot of characters can do this one. Then we have his team up abilities, which is with Scarlet Witch. Yo, that is so nice. So Scarlet Witch can infuse chaos energy into Magneto to enchant his great sword. Upon receiving the chaos energy, Magneto can unleash its full force, striking down enemies with his enchanted great sword. That is so nice. Yeah, guys, this is Magneto. If you like being a defender, you like being really strong, because that's what it is. He is slow, but everything he does is really powerful and meaningful. So if that guy is for you, you like being a tank, you like being the anchor of the team, Magneto is for you, trust me. Next up, we have Scarlet Witch. I think this character needs a nerf. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I think. She needs a nerf. She is too good. So let me show you guys what she can do. She's a 1-star character. She is easy to use. So this is her first attack called Chaos Control. All you have to do, guys, is just press one button. You just need to hold it. You don't even have to aim. It's just gonna do its thing by itself. Use chaos magic to attack enemies and restore chaos energy. So just by doing damage, you restore the energy that you're using to attack them. Tell me that's not broken. Then we have her Q button, the ultimate. This is the one I think is really insane. So look at that, they're dead. Those 3 guys are over. Look, bow, over. And you can get the whole team just by doing this. Of course, it is really slow, and if you play against really good players, they will shoot you down and you will die. But if you time it perfectly, it's game changing. Engage in free flight while charging energy, then unleash it to deal massive damage. I would play her just for this ability. Next, we have her best ability in my opinion, which is the Mystic Projection. You can do this so often. Look at the bottom right here. It only takes 1 second, guys, and you can do it twice. So that's once, and then you can also do it one more time. So it says enter the projection state for free flight, press again to exit early. You can escape, you can take the high ground. This is so good. I've been using this ability all the time. Next, we have the Dark Seal. So this one is tricky because it is slow. It goes land a hit on the target or the scene, or press again to generate a force field that periodically stuns enemy within range. Like you can see, everyone inside is getting sun. It is really good but tricky, not the easiest one to use. I don't be using that one a lot, I'll be honest with you guys. Then we have the passive telekinesis. Really simple, you can hover in the air just by holding the space button. Like I said before, so many people can do it. Then we have the Stonian burst, really powerful and so useful because sometimes people be really scared of Scarlet Witch because like I said, she's one of the best character. Her normal attack, this one right here, chaos control, it is so good that a lot of people just be staying back. So when they do that, you need to use this ability right here. And the reason why it's so good is because it has long range and it's really powerful. Consume chaos energy to fire explosive magic missile, damaging enemies. Then we have her team up abilities, chaotic bond. Scarlet Witch can infuse chaos energy into Magneto to enchant his great sword. Upon receiving the chaos energy, Magneto can unleash its full force, striking down enemies with his enchanted great sword. So this is similar to what I showed you guys, but this time I'm using Scarlet Witch. This is so nice. Visually, I think this is one of the best team up abilities, I'll be honest. So this is Scarlet Witch, guys. A lot of you guys will main her, I know. She's gonna receive a lot of love. Everyone is talking about her, so now I understand why. Alright, we're moving on to Peni Parker. I think she is really underrated. Y'all are gonna be surprised to how many stuff she can do. So she's a 3-star character. Her normal attack is called Cyber Web Cluster. It says launch forward a Cyber Web Cluster. Then we have her health shift button called Bionic Spider Nest. This is so useful to controlling an area, and in this game there are so many objectives that you need to take by doing this ability. Generate a spider nest at a targeted area, periodically spawning spider drones and creating spider webs. That's literally 3 attacks by just doing nothing. Then we have the mine ability called Arachno Mine. Basically, you're just throwing mine at them. So it says deploy Arachno Mines that can concealed within the confines of cyber web. Everything she does is gonna deploy a cyber web. So it's so easy to just hide your mines inside the web. You'll see it at the end. Boom, this is the web, and then you just place the mine under the web. Then we have this ability called Cyber Bond. Look at it, it's really nice. You're just gonna throw that thing in the middle, boom, then you can just move around with it, and it has some really good perks. Shoot a web strand that links to the targeted area or cyber web. If stretched too far, it will trigger or pull back. So that's really good for mobility. Once again, you like this, and let's say you're moving away, look. So inside, you're free to go wherever you want. Then we have wall crawl, really basic. Just by pressing the space button, you can crawl on wall. Next, we have the cyber web snare. You can trap people like this, or you can also shoot it on the wall like so, and then you can just swing to it. Really nice for mobility and also useful to attacking enemies. It says cast futuristic webbing that immobilize enemies upon impact and creates a cyber web upon hitting the scene. So this is how you should be playing her. Set up defense with Bionic Spider Nest and cyber web snare. Then while this is all going on, laying arachno mines within the webs, strike enemies with cyber web cluster. So she is a character that you need to thank. I don't know why she is a 3-star. I think she should be a 5 stars. I'm not gonna lie. Everything is so mechanical. But yeah, this is Peni Parker for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you about to main this character? I want to see some people show this character love. Please, let me know. Because so far, I haven't seen anybody say they want to main this character. So let me know. Alright, now we have Star-Lord. Look at him. He is so nice. I did say Punisher was my favorite character, but now we're on Star-Lord and he has just moved on to #1 spot. So he's a 2-star character. I think he should be a 3-star character because he is really powerful and simple to understand, but his abilities need to be perfected in order for you to really shine. So this is his normal attack called Element Guns. Shoot enemies with dual element guns. Really simple. Next we have the Rocket Propulsion. This is probably the best ability, I think. You can just move around easily. It says boost and soar forward, and you can go up, you can go down. It's really fast, and this is perfect if you like mobility characters. Then we have the Blaster Barrage. So this is when you're in a really tough spot, you can just do this, and for them it's gonna be really hard to hit you, and you will be able to hit all of them. One more time, look at it, and visually it is so nice. It is so nice. Blaster Barrage. It says fire a frenzy of shots causing damage to enemies within range. Yep. Now we have his last ability. So when you shoot your weapon and you do this, first of all you can escape, but it also reloads your weapon. You can do it twice. I think that's a really good ability, but you need to master and you need the right timing to do it. you need to learn how to properly maneuver around this ability. Dodge in a direction of movement and swiftly reload. So this is how you should be playing Star-Lord. Wield the element guns to deal damage, nimbly dodge attacks and swiftly reposition with stellar shift and take down the enemy with the little combo like you just saw. This is called Blaster Barrage and Rocket Propulsion. One more time, moving around, boom, they're gone. Visually, this is so satisfying to watch. I know y'all are thinking the same thing, but trust me, whenever you play with him, it is gonna be harder than this right here. It looks easy, but it takes a lot of practice. So by showing this, I know now a lot of you guys think he is gonna be your main. I hope you guys enjoy playing with him. So let me know if you're thinking about maining Star-Lord. I know I am. And his personality is so nice. Lastly, we have Namor. That guy needs some love, guys. So he's a 2-star character, simple to understand. So that's his normal attack called Trident of Neptune. A really nice name, to be honest. Toss the trident forward, reducing aquatic dominions cooldown upon enemy impact. Aquatic dominions is another attack, so it's really good to just remove the cooldown. Here is his ultimate. You're summoning a huge beast. It's so creepy, guys. It's called Horn of Proteus. Summon Giganto to leap atop enemies within range. It's really good. Whenever you're playing a game where you need to control area or you need to attack an area, this is it. Next up, we're moving on to the L shift button. So he's gonna go into that huge bubble. Boom. A really good defensive skill. It says, summon a protective barrier while flying upwards, shielding Namor while disabling movement and skill used during its duration. So this is our last resort thing. And visually it is so nice. Next up we have the Aquatic Dominion. So this is the one they were talking about. This beast right here is so annoying, trust me. It seems so inoffensive, right? But during the game, it is so annoying because nobody is shooting at it. So it is just here to annoy everybody. Summon a monstrous pound that can autonomously, I didn't know that word, autonomously attack enemies. Another word, automatically it is shooting enemies. Then we have the Rite of the Seven Seas, another really nice names. I don't know what they did with Namor, but the names, they're so divine. So it says, launch the trident forward to damage nearby enemies, then direct all monstrous pound to perform an enhanced attack on the nearest hit enemy. So you throw that thing, the monster, it's not the thing, I'm sorry, and then you throw the trident to the guy and the beast is gonna change target. So it is gonna be so easy to take down one single opponent, like the Hawk or any tank character. And this is how you should be playing Namor. Use Aquatic Dominion to summon a monstrous pound to strike at enemies, then use the Trident of Neptune to reduce the cooldown of Aquatic Dominion. Hit an enemy with Rite of the Seven Seas to command all monstrous pound to launch enhanced attacks. So Namor, like I said, we need to show this guy love because he is really interesting and different than all the other characters. I'm curious to see who's gonna be that one player maining Namor. Let me know in the comment sections below. That being said, I've showed you guys all the characters we have in Marvel Rivals, what they're good at, what they're bad at, and I think now you know which character you're thinking about maining. Maybe you already have your answer. If you do not have your answer, I know now you have an idea what to expect. Right now in the comment sections below, name me your top 3 characters you're maining. Number 1, number 2, number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, because those videos takes a long time to edit. This is an hour video, guys. It really took me a lot of time. I would really appreciate your support. That being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.